Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Good to have you with us again. And as you can see, we're here in London Heathrow with British Airways ops looking to go from London Heathrow down to Vienna. And this is a morning flight on the schedule, scheduled to depart around 10 past 10 from London Heathrow and arriving in Vienna around about 12:30. So this is Speedbird 694 A320 service. And as you can see, the weather in London isn't brilliant at the moment. It is kind of storm Goretti-ish, and there's a bit of wind around and rain, sleet. It's pretty chilly and murky and horrible. But this is the lovely aircraft we're going to be taking down to Vienna. And in Vienna, weather expected to be snow and freezing. And when I say freezing, we're talking about -4 to -6 degrees, so it is going to be a chilly arrival into Vienna, and no doubt we'll have some engine anti-ice on when we get there. As you can see, some little white dots falling. That is not a problem with your monitors or your screens, whether your phones, your tablets, whatever you're using. That is actually snow now starting to fall here at Heathrow. So let's go on inside the aircraft, get us started up, and we'll make our way out of here. I'm sure we're already running a little bit late, but don't we always? Right, here we are inside the aircraft. We do have our tablet fired up. Let's go ahead, mass and balance page, load the aircraft. Let's get GSX doing its thing, get some fuel on board. While that's doing its thing, we can do our thing, get the batteries started, external power. We'll go ahead and put our ADIRs into alignment, evac to captain, ground control, crew supply, nav lights on, strobes to auto, emergency lights armed, no smoking signs to auto. And that's that. We wait for the power, well, for the systems to come alive, essentially. While that's going ahead, let's start up our APU. As much time as we can save here, the better. It is 10:01, and we're supposed to be off block at 10:10. And we are here at Terminal 3, as you can see, stand 311, which is where the actual aircraft departed from as well. So we have 156 passengers that are expected to join us for this flight today. We're going to be taking about 8.2 tons of fuel with us, and a cruising altitude of flight level 370. Now, like we said, there is a lot of weather around. That weather, obviously there's icing around London Heathrow, as you can see from the terrible weather that's around us at the minute, with the snow starting to fall and the freezing rain and one thing or another. So it's a little bit chilly, and we'll have to have our engine anti-ice on for departure as well as we go through all of that murk. We are expected to get a little bit of turbulence up to around 6,000 feet. After that, should be okay, relatively smooth sailing, although of course there will be those bumpy clouds to go through, no doubt. When I look at the weather charts, it does look as though we are going to have, let me just have a look, bits of turbulence possible over Belgium and into Western Germany. Might skirt most of that, plus we'll be flying above a lot of it as well. But we do have, again, more weather as we come into Vienna. We do have severe icing, of course, in Vienna with those temperatures. So all things for us to watch out for and to be aware of. But hopefully it won't be too bumpy as we descend into Vienna itself, into Austria, but we shall see. Yeah, what can I say? If I have a look at the turbulence chart, well, we may get some bumps indeed coming down, possibly light to moderate chop. Alright, so it's not going to be beautiful weather, not going to lie, but that's all part of the adventure of aviation, right? Nicole, as you can see, is with us. She's wearing her short sleeves today. Hi Nicole, say hi to everyone. Hi. And she's clearly not feeling the cold. If we go ahead and select our condition, well, it's because it's 26 degrees in here. Why would she be feeling the cold? Lovely, APU bleed. Let's start warming up the cabin while the fuel is going to be loaded and is being loaded. Now they are out there doing their level best in this horrible weather. So let's go ahead and start plugging stuff into our McDo, shall we? Doesn't do it itself, does it? So init request, and we're going to be Speedbird 694, BAW 694, and cost index of 15, and we'll be cruising at flight level 370. Ground temperature is not 15 degrees, unfortunately, it is 3, and we'll go ahead and get those winds requested as well. And now we can get our initial load sheet, and it's not in yet. Okay, so we'll come over here. And it's not dry at all, it is wet. 27 right, could be 27 left, not sure yet. We'll see what it is that they give us. Anti-ice will be on. Flap config 1+F. 992 on the QNH, 310 at 13, sync. Let me get the ATIS, and we'll confirm that departure runway.
Heathrow Airport information, Sierra.
Sierra.
0951 Zulu. Wind 310 at 14. Visibility 10 miles or more. 1400 broken. 1800 overcast. Temperature 04. Dew point 02. QNH 09 tree. Ceiling 900 broken. Landing runway 27 right. Departing runway 27 left. Transition level 070. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Sierra.
Okay, so we're going to be 27 left.
Heathrow Airport information.
Okay, so 27 left.
Information Tango now current. QNH 0994.
0994. Let's put that in. Low pressure with storm Goretti. And we'll put that to 6,000.
Shamrock 1 Lima Kilo. Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 left. Compton Tree Golf departure. Squawk 4065.
Okay, so we can start putting that in. Why have they not given us our load sheet? I find that really disappointing. Okay, so we have load sheet 6. Let's take off rate 0, fuel rate was 58.6 slash 291. 29. See the fuel requirements. We've got 8.2 that we're going to be taking. How are they getting on with that? 7.4 at the moment. 6.9 required, 8.2 taken. Brilliant. Okay. And we can go to flight plan, EGLL, departure. We now know it's 27 left. And it's going to be the Detling 2 Golf. Insert. And I think in Vienna we're currently looking at runway 11, ILS 11, via the Budex 2 Whiskey. There it is. Populate that. And that's brilliant. Performance. Boarding requested. And we have fuel still loading, so we won't put on the seatbelt signs yet. So performance, we can ascend that to the McDo. We have V1 of 138, rotate at 154, V2 155, transition altitude 6,000 feet, flex temp 69 degrees, flaps 1 down 0.1, so barely any trim at all. And that should be that and lovely. So we have sent that down to the McDo. Performance figures are in, and let's just see if we've received that load sheet. We haven't, so we'll go to the flight plan page. Thank you. GPS lost. That's okay, that's cool. That will be aligned in 1 minute. Cool. Fuel is now loaded, so we can go ahead and get the seatbelt signs on. We'll get the fuel pumps on as well. There we are. And we're all good. And the ideas have now aligned. Super. So I'll come back to you now when we're ready to push back once the passengers are all boarded. It is currently 10 past, so we are going to be a few minutes behind. Alright, so I'll come back to you in a little while.
As a reminder, smoke 1.705 when ready for push or start. Flight 121.705 when ready. Virgin 187 Quebec Heavy. Speed 700 Whiskey, request flight for clearance to shut down.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. So we're back in the flight deck. We do have most of the passengers on board, so we want to request our clearance now. And we'll go ahead. We have information Tango up now. It's been updated. Heathrow delivery, good morning. Speedbird 694 is at stand 311. We are type A320, looking for IFR clearance to Vienna, please. And we have information Tango on board.
Cabin crew, boarding complete.
There we go, boarding complete.
Speedbird 694, Heathrow delivery. Thanks for Tango. Expect runway 27 left. Deckling 2 Golf departure. Squawk 3525.
We'll expect runway 27 left with Deckling 2 Golf departure. Squawk 3525. Speedbird 694, thanks. 3525.
Speedbird 694, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start.
Over to ground 121.705. Speedbird 694, thank you. Okay, so Nicole, are you ready? All aboard. So everything is good. I think we're good. So flight director, constraints my side, airport your side to monitor for any appropriate alternates, just in case of issues. And I think we're ready to go. Obviously the main threat for us today is this nasty weather. So let's disconnect that. Let's get the beacon lights on. Nope.
Gate 565 request pushback and engine start.
And let's request pushback.
Speedbird 3 Zulu Super, Heathrow ground, pushback approved.
3 Zulu Super, British Airways A380 looking to push back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Thank you, I will be in a moment. Heathrow ground, hello, Speedbird 694, stand 311, request pushback and engine start, please.
Speedbird 694, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Speedbird 694, thanks.
Bypass pin inserted. Speedbird 840 at gate 305 left. Request pushback and engine start.
Speedbird 840, Heathrow ground, pushback approved.
A lot of departures by the sound of things.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Speedbird 840. 995 8 heading gate 247 right. Request pushback.
767 over there. Delta 767. So we want to be facing... facing east.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Speedbird 12 Hotel. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. Speedbird 12 Hotel.
Griffin Delta Kilo. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705. Contact Tower 118.705, Griffin Delta Kilo. Spinnaker 38 Mike. Heathrow ground. Pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Spinnaker 38 Mike. Speedbird 840, request taxi.
Speedbird 840. Runway 27 left taxi via link 34. Alpha. Link 32. Bravo. Link 28. November 1.
Runway 27 left via link 34 Alpha, link 32 Bravo, link 28 November 1, Speedbird 840. Speedbird 3 Zulu Super, ready to taxi to be active.
Speedbird 3 Zulu Super. Runway 27 left taxi via Delta. Bravo.
Jump back in before we witness all those accidents.
Link 28. November 1.
Okay, good start. Engine 1. Let's start engine 2.
Runway 27 left via Delta, Bravo, Echo, Essa, Alpha, Romeo, link 28 November 1, Speedbird 3 Zulu Super.
Speedbird 12 Hotel. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Speedbird 12 Hotel.
Speedbird 840. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Speedbird 840. United 958 Heavy, request taxi to be active.
United 958 Heavy. Runway 27 left taxi via Lemur. Bravo. Link 28. November 1.
Runway 27 left via Lima, Bravo, link 28 November 1, United 958 Heavy.
Looks like we have a stock aircraft.
Speedbird 12 Hotel. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Speedbird 12 Hotel. Malaysian 3 Heavy at gate 40, 3 request pushback.
Malaysian 3 Heavy. Heathrow ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Alright, so we have a good start. Engine 2. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. And we will remove the APU.
Request pushback and engine start. Speedbird 75 Heavy. Heathrow ground. Pushback approved.
Back up the lights.
Pushback approved. Base south. Speedbird 75 Heavy.
Spinnaker 38 Mike, request taxi to be active.
Spinnaker 38 Mike. Runway 27 left taxi via link 32. Alpha. Link 31. Bravo. Link 28. November 1.
Runway 27 left via link 32 Alpha, link 3
We didn't start this. Chat.
38 Mike.
What was our off block time? I'll put 10:22.
Speedbird 12 Hotel. Continue taxi.
That's much more than 2 minutes to push back to here.
Taxi, Speedbird 12 Hotel.
United 958 Heavy. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705, United 958 Heavy. Have a good day.
Please set parking
Mike.
brakes.
Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
And parking brake set.
Position for traffic, Spinnaker 38 Mike.
And with that we can select flap 1.
017 Papa Lima. Gate 219 request pushback.
1 plus
engine
F.
start.
Ooh, there's the super. Wowzers. Hello.
Heathrow ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
Onto the wing. Onto the wing tip.
Pushback and
Oh
engine
my
start
goodness.
approved.
Oh my
South,
goodness.
017
That's
Papa
close.
Lima.
Oh my word. That was nearly very expensive.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, so auto brake to max. Predictive wind shear is on.
Speedbird 75 heavy, ready to taxi to
Tow
the
truck
active.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Brilliant.
Speedbird 75 heavy,
Left is
runway
clear,
27
right
left
is
taxi
clear.
via Charlie.
Thank you.
Bravo, Echo, Issa, Alpha, Romeo, link 28.
Let's wait
November
for.
1. Runway 27 left
There
via
she
Charlie,
is.
Bravo,
She's got the
Echo,
pin in her
Issa,
hand,
Alpha,
which is good.
Romeo, link 28, November 1, Speedbird 75 heavy. Malaysian 3 heavy, ready to taxi
Brilliant.
to
Thank
the
you.
active. Spinnaker 38
You
Mike,
get yourself inside, out of the wet and the cold.
taxi Spinnaker 38
See you next
Mike.
time. Right, let's
Malaysian
request
3 heavy,
taxi,
runway
please,
27
Nicole.
left taxi
Comms
via
over to
Kilo,
you if you can.
Sierra 1, November 1. Runway 27 left via Tango, Sierra 1, November 1, Malaysian 3 heavy. Delta 2 heavy, contact Heathrow Tower 1.
Can't get a word in edgeways yet, can you? Let's arm the spoilers.
118.705 Delta 2 heavy.
Speedbird 12 Hotel, contact Heathrow Tower
Wow,
118.705.
busy, busy.
Over to Tower 118.705, Speedbird 12 Hotel.
Speedbird
Excellent.
694. Request taxi to the active.
Okay, we can now then switch to TA.
Runway 27 left taxi via Romeo, Bravo, link 28, November 1.
Runway 27 left via Romeo, Bravo. Link 28, November 1. Speedbird
Okay, brakes off.
694.
Let's go. Taxi light on. Runway turn offs on.
Request taxi.
Visibility is not great today.
Eurowing 7 Papa Lima.
And takeoff
Runway
config
27 left
check.
taxi via Kilo, Bravo,
Normal.
link 28, November 1.
Runway 27 left via Kilo, Bravo, link 28, November 1, Eurowing 7 Papa Lima.
Okay, here goes.
Zulu Super, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.705, Speedbird 3 Zulu Super. Have a good day. Speedbird 2 Quebec, gate 508, request pushback.
Speedbird 2 Quebec, Heathrow ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face staff.
Pushback and engine start approved, face off. Speedbird 2 Quebec.
Okay, flight controls. We know the rudders are working. Full left.
1.8.705, bye-bye.
Full right. And neutral.
Tower 118.705,
Full up.
Spinnaker 3, 8 Mike.
Full down. And neutral. And we had just down 0.1 on that rib. There we go. Solved it. So we're going to get to see the A380 take off. It's down there at the runway, waiting. And these rudders.
Eurowing 7 Papa Lima, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705, have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.705, Eurowing 7 Papa Lima.
Company traffic. I mean, those wipers are just so annoying. The noise. Don't really need them too much anyway.
Contact Heathrow Tower 118.705. Contact Tower 118.705, Malaysian 3 heavy, have a good day.
Speedbird 2 Quebec, taxi for departure.
Alright, so dual engine taxi today because of the weather conditions and because it's not too far to the runway either.
27 left taxi via Alpha, link 54, Bravo,
But at least this way they're going to be plenty warm enough by the time we get down there.
Runway 27 left via Alpha, link
Already
5
had
Bravo,
pretty much
Echo
5 minutes, so
Romeo, link 28 November 1, Speedbird 2 Quebec.
Turkish 777. Nice. United over there.
Speedbird 255 heavy at gate 5 tree request pushback and engine start.
So me thinking of
Speedbird 694, hold position for traffic.
getting the
I'll
E-jets
call you back.
for some city flyer.
Hold position for traffic.
Ops.
Speedbird 694.
Hold position for traffic. What traffic? Show me the traffic.
Speedbird 255
Clear left, clear right.
Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face south.
I think we've already passed the aircraft that's pushing back.
Approved, face south. Speedbird 255 heavy.
Okie dokie, there's Eurowings. SAS. Who's that on the other side? Waiting to go. Malaysia. Cool.
Speedbird 694,
Clear left.
contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Over to tower
Okay, we can slow down.
118.705. Speedbird 694.
Eurowing 7 Papa Lima, runway 27 left, line up and wait.
And you can request departure, please, when you're good, Nicole.
Papa Lima.
When you get a gap.
Speedbird
Oh my life.
694. Ready for departure. Runway 27 left.
Speedbird 694, number 2 for departure.
Ooh, and
Hold
empty.
short of 27 left.
Affirmative. Hold short of 27 left for traffic. Speedbird 694.
Okay, wait till the whole short bars.
Eurowing 7 Papa Lima, Heathrow Tower, wind 310 at 12, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
In your Airways, Dreamliner,
27 left, cleared for takeoff. Eurowing 7 Papa Lima.
and the Malaysian A350.
Fenix A320, Mike. Contact London Control 134.125.
We'll switch off the pack.
Contact London Control 134.125, Fenix A320, Mike. Malaysian 3 Heavy, runway 27 left, line up and wait.
Okay, so Malaysian is clearly going ahead of us, and then we'll be next.
Malaysian 3 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, wind 310 at 12, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left.
That
clear for takeoff.
A350 looking, wow.
Eurowing 7 Papa Lima, contact London Control
That was a turn.
134.125.
A350 looks gorgeous though, doesn't it? What a lovely aircraft that is.
Eurowing 7 Papa Lima.
Alright, not going to blind him now, so I can put our taxi lights and runway turn-offs back on. Good to go whenever we get the go-ahead. Sleet coming down. There goes Malaysian.
Speedbird 694, runway 27 left, line up and wait.
Runway 27 left. Line up and wait. Speedbird 694.
Alrighty.
Speedbird 75 heavy, holding short. Runway 27 left.
Speedbird 75 Heavy, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 27 left.
We're going.
Roger, hold short of 27 left. Speedbird 75 heavy.
Leaving the beautiful warm weather of London to head to the snow of Vienna.
Malaysian 3 Heavy.
Yeah,
Contact London Control
it's all relative this time of year, isn't it?
125.
Contact London
From
Control
4 degrees to minus 4 degrees. Plus 4 to minus 4. Go.
Cleared for takeoff. Caution wake
Slight nose down
turbulence.
pressure. Caution wake turbulence indeed.
Runway 27 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Flex 69 SRS runway. Auto thrust blue, the speed's alive. Ecam memos takeoff, no blue. Now let's stay on the runway.
Runway 27 left. Line up
Rudders.
and wait.
Goodness.
Runway 27 left, line up and wait.
Did I mention it's windy today as well, guys? Storm Goretti. I was coming straight down the runway looking at that. Anyway. Oh my life. V1. Rotate, please. What's going on with the rudders?
All aircraft speed
Put us ready to climb. Gear up.
now current. QN80
800. AP1.
Speedbird 75 heavy. Heathrow Tower. Wind 310 at 14. Gust 24. Runway 27 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Thrust climb is set.
Runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 75 heavy.
Speedbird 694. Contact London Control 134.125.
Track 2 can come on. Nose lights off.
Contact London Control 134.125. Speedbird 694.
And flaps clean. Flaps clean. Ground spoilers disarmed. And pack 1, 10 seconds past pack 1 on. Gonna start the chrono chat. Honestly, you're not very good at giving me these reminders.
London Control identified. Climb to
You'd think you'd be able to send me some mental signals now and again.
Climb to flight level 180.
I certainly need all the help I can get. What'd she say? Sorry, Nicole, could you... 180 was that? Thank you.
London Control, Speedbird 75 heavy, good day, 1,000 feet.
180, 180. Come on, open climb. 180 blue. And we do have nav. We did have nav just shortly after takeoff, but I didn't say anything. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Burst on up through these clouds. You can see the weather all around us. Look at that wind, 45 knots. Lots of different cloud layers. Not much to look at down there.
Speedbird 12 Hotel. Contact London Control 118.475. Contact London Control 118.475. Speedbird 12 Hotel.
Standard. Pull for standard. Standard set. Woof, look at that sky. Punching our way through. Almost at 10,000. 9.4.
London Control. Speedbird to Quebec 1,600 feet.
And there is 10,000. Landing lights off.
To Quebec. London Control identified.
And we can go ahead and zero our cost index for that climb rate.
100. Speedbird to Quebec.
Make it as high as possible, really. As quickly as possible. Get away from the turbulence, the icing conditions, etc., etc. There There we go, getting away from it. Keep the seatbelt signs on for now, till we can get above. $13,000.
Heavy, London Control, identified. Climb to flight level 190. Climb to flight level 190, Center 1332 Heavy.
So just give you an idea of the weather in Vienna. So here we go. We can see the wind is 110 at 8 knots, so it will be runway 11. And we can see this snow. It's going to be horrible. Becoming snow. So the snow becoming snow, currently -6. It's higher pressure than here, but it's still not going to be beautiful weather, is it?
London Control, Speedbird 694, out of flight level 157 for flight level 180.
See if they give us higher.
Bird 694, London Control, identified. Climb to flight level 370.
370.
Climb to flight level 370, Speedbird 694.
370 blue.
Ryanair 95 Foxtrot Echo, contact Paris Control 119.
And that's it, we're climbing. No ground to be seen, it's very overcast down there, and then there's all of this stuff up here as well. Quite a dramatic scene as far as the sky is concerned. And as you can see, there is still a little bit of turbulence around, so again, until we're above these clouds, I will keep the seatbelts on, seatbelt signs on.
London Control, Speedbird 2X3 Seabird descending by number 2 hotel, flight level 260.
Speedbird 2 X-ray Super, London Control, identified. Speedbird 12 Hotel, London Control, expect exit 1 Juliet, runway 07.
Expect exit 1 Juliet, runway 07, Speedbird 12 Hotel.
Stapleford 08, radar vectors, runway 20.
See the bumps.
Ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 20, ready for descent, Stapleford 08.
Stapleford 08, North Weald Airport landing runway 20.
North Weald Airport, landing runway 20, Stapleford 08.
Stapleford 08, expect the visual approach runway 20.
Expect the visual approach runway 20, Stapleford 08.
Shamrock 524, contact Paris Control 119.825.
Central 119.825, Shamrock 524.
Look at those clouds.
08, turn left, heading 005, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 005, Stapleford 08.
Marshall Romeo Charlie, Silver 1 Sierra, runway 23. Report ready for descent.
Silver 1 Sierra, runway 23, ready for descent. Marshall Romeo Charlie.
Marshall Romeo Charlie, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH
Alright then guys, so we're just heading towards Dover, VOR, and from Dover we'll be heading across the channel, the narrow gap over to Koksijde in Belgium, and then of course we'll continue our journey over West Germany and then down into Austria. So we're pretty much climbing now very well, so getting to our top of descent, engine anti-ice, everything is off, we are good. Just seatbelt signs still to go. Have had a few bumps and still getting a few. Might keep those on for a little while just until we get a little bit further above all this stuff. But that is essentially it. So what do you reckon? Shall I come back to you when we're about ready for our descent? Probably the best thing, isn't it? And then we can encounter all of that beautiful weather as we get into Austria and our arrival into snowy Vienna. So I'll see you a little later on. In the meantime, chill out in the back and I'll talk to you later. See ya.
Landing control, speed 725, descending via Elisa 1 Hotel, flight level 228.
Speedbird 725, London Control, radar contact.
Right. Hello, welcome back everybody. Almost forgot, we are now 10,000 feet, just past. So we can get our lights on. And we are ready, chap. We are ready. We are descending. And things are not looking too bad. Obviously weather-wise, you can see outside there's quite a bit of snow there. But we are descending down now to 5,000 feet for the ILS. I'm going to bring back the speed even further. We can go flap 1, speed check flap 1. We've got all of our performance figures in. All is good and well, so we're going to be landing with auto brake low flap 3 config. And that gives us plenty of room. So runway change. So we were expecting runway 11, we've been given 16 now. So that's the only variation so far. Rainbow. You can see the snow down there as well. Should have a little bit of a flyby. Thank you, Chaseplane. Oh look, aeroplane. Right, so where are we at? We're cleared for the ILS. Runway 16. Approach mode activated. Landing system, that helps. And we're increasing speed, so let's deploy those spoilers. Spoilers are deployed. I think we're descending a little too quickly. Very much so. Whoa. Okay, so let's reduce that, please. Thank you. Into the soup. Anti-ice is on. Localizers captured. Can you report established, please, Nicole?
Speedbird 694, established on final approach.
Fantastic.
Speedbird 694.
Speed is coming back.
Roger.
180. Bring in the range. See a few other aircraft in front of us. Retract the spoilers. Arm them now. If it'll let us. Hello. Thank you. Flap 2, speed check, flap 2.
Swiss 447 Golf. Contact Veeam Tower 123.8.
Glide slope is captured.
Over to tower 123.8 Swiss 447 Golf.
.170. I want to leave a gap between us and them.
Over to tower 123.8.
Those two look very close together. Don't know how that's going to work out. So temperature outside is currently +4. But by the time we get down and through the cloud, it'll be colder on the ground, I imagine. You can see all this cloud. Refresh that. Snow showers. Doesn't look as too bad around here, so there's a little bit of patchy snow, but not too much. Just those further out.
Contact Veeam Tower 123.8. Over to Tower 123.8. Speedbird 694.
Okie dokie.
Veeam Tower. Speedbird 694. ILS runway 16.
Nice speed.
Speedbird 694, Veeam Tower, continue.
Roger. Speedbird 694.
I'm going to go gear down. Slows down a bit more.
$2,500.
2,500. Lovely. Okey-dokey. It's about 3 miles between us and that other aircraft, which isn't great. Flap 3, speed check flap 3.
Austrian 635 Alpha, ILS runway 16.
Austrian 635 Alpha, Veeam Tower, continue.
Roger, Austrian 635 Alpha.
Swiss 447 Golf, go around. Fly runway centerline. Maintain 6,000 feet.
On go. Fly runway centerline. Maintain 6,000 feet.
Yeah, they're going around.
447 Golf.
Swiss 447 Golf. Contact Veeam arrival 134.125.
Contact Veeam
So there's
arrival
one go around.
125 Swiss 447 Golf. Talk to you in a minute.
Eurowings 4 Golf Tango. Exit
Visibility
taxiway.
pretty bad at the moment,
Exit next available taxiway. Airways 4 Golf Tango.
but we are geared down. We are auto brake low.
1,000.
Romeo Tango.
We are flaps config 3 and set. Lights are on.
Taxiway, 943 Romeo Tango.
Cabin crew are advised.
Beaufort 3 Romeo Tango. Monitor ground 121.775.
There's a wee bit of snow fluttering around.
775 Beaufort 3 Romeo Tango.
Can just about see the leading lights of the runway.
Speedbird 694. Wind 130 at 6. Runway 16 cleared to land.
Runway 16
Runway.
cleared to land. Speedbird 694.
Puppies.
500.
500 check. My airplane.
Malta 138 Veeam Tower. Continue.
Crosswind from the left.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue. Bit of a crab. 10 knot crosswind.
100. Retard. Retard. Pitch. Pitch.
Yep. Okay, we saved it. Oof, right. Oh, spoilers, reverse green, decel. There's an icy one. 70 knots, reverse stowed. Manual braking, let's get off here.
Speedbird 694, exit right next available taxiway.
Yeah, we'll come off here.
Exit right next available taxiway. Speedbird 694.
There we go. We are down in Vienna. Welcome down, everybody.
Speedbird 694, contact ground 121.775.
Ground 121.775.
Okay, let's
Speedbird
off.
694. Bye bye.
And let's get our gate.
Speedbird 694. Request taxi to allocated gate.
Speedbird 694, gate Delta 26 taxi via Delta, Echo X-ray 35 Echo, Lima, Echo X-ray 1 Mike, Echo X-ray 7.
Okay, let's see which way we're going. To the right.
Gate Delta 26 via Delta. Echo X-ray 35. Echo. Lima. Echo X-ray 1. Mike. Echo X-ray 7.
Okay, let's clean up.
694.
Okay, 2 hours 21. Right. Well, there we go. A little bit of snow falling here in Vienna. So we want to be taking next left. And there's quite a taxi in. You left here, then right. Another arrival. Alright, so not a bad flight all in all. Didn't really encounter much turbulence en route. It was all pretty good, and winds weren't too horrific either. So yeah, not much in the way of views though on this one. Weather all across Europe is pretty bleak and dismal. But interesting approach. Do like a bit of weather. It is an extra challenge. Not that I particularly need an extra challenge, but yeah, it was fun to deal with. And of course that crosswind as well coming in on approach, and then a little bit of a draft as well. So We were pitching up a little too much, but we saved it and we got a nice smooth touchdown. Now once we stop at the gate, I'll get the landing rate for you. I think we're left here. No, not this one, then the next one. Although why not this one, I don't know. But they want us to go around and then back on ourselves. Essentially we're going down there. But we've been directed to go here and then left. So we'll do as we're told. Austrian 777. Nice. Been on one of those. Went to Japan on one of those. So it was a flight here into Vienna. And then a flight on the 777 Austrian to Tokyo. Right, so here we are. And then we'll continue down here for a bit. So where the Emirates is, we're going past that, and then we'll be on a terminal over there, which will be Delta 26. That's what we're looking for. So we'll continue here down Mike. And then it'll be EX7 and then on to Lima for gate 26. Qatar Airways as well.
Austrian 208, gate Foxtrot 23 taxi via Bravo 10 Echo, Echo X-ray 23 Whiskey.
Snow has stopped.
Foxtrot 23 by Bravo 10 Echo, Echo X-ray 23 Whiskey, Austrian 208.
So third right. So not this one, not the next one, but the one after that. Not this one. Slow her down. Next right. Then left. And then should be this gate over here. Okay, here's our gate. Taxi lights off. APU bleed can come on. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in Vienna. Delta 26. Is there anybody going to tell us when to stop? Where's a marshaller? Don't have a marshaller. Okay, well, we'll just do our... Oh, it's okay. Is that actually working? Too far. Oh, okay. Didn't even see it. The light shining on it. Okay. Parking brake is set. APU bleed is on. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. There we go. Fuel pumps can come off. And check those engines motoring. Yep, that's fine. So beacon light is off. Strobes should have been off. And that ground control can come on. External power can be connected. Seatbelt signs off. And there we go, ladies and gents. We are down. Let me check that landing rate for you. Courtesy of Volanta. Oh, minus 47 feet per minute. Oh my word. You like butters? Well, you've just got one. Minus 47 feet per minute. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Well, the block time was 2 hours and 39 minutes in total. But we've got 156 passengers down here, safe and sound, albeit a little bit late, but, you know, can't have everything. So here we are, everybody. Welcome to Vienna. External shot there. And the passengers will be deboarding, and that is that. So thanks very much for joining us, ladies and gents, on this one. From London Heathrow to a wintry, snowy-ish Vienna. But it's been a lovely flight. Brilliant to have you on board as well. Thanks very much for your continued support, everybody. And stay safe, stay warm wherever you are in this winter cold. Unless, of course, you're coming from warmer climes, in which case, stay cool. But great to have you on board again, and thank you very much, and we'll see you on board for the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.